Okay. I wouldn't say it's going entirely great. It does seem to be taking forever to get up to 8,500 feet. Okay, see? See? Impossible. It's actually impossible. It's actually impossible. Is my throttle all the way in? I'm really... Oh, stop beeping! Okay, I'm gonna turn, because... Maybe I should be... I don't know what I should be doing, really. Oh, my stomach is rumbling. In real life, not in the... It probably is rumbling in the cockpit as well, just from sheer nerves and terror. Wow, it just made the most unbelievable gurgle. I'm surprised if that doesn't come up on the audio. I need to learn how to switch the lights on in this cockpit, because surely that's the thing. What's that? Crew volume. Inoperative. Where the hell are the lights? Lights. Just while Doris... Yeah, whatever. Actually, I'll tell you what I haven't done. She doesn't have lights. She can't have lights. I haven't calibrated my compass. Because that Dutchman I was talking about in one of my last videos calibrated his compass. And I feel like that's remiss of me. Get attitude right. And let's... Can we keep on climbing? Yeah, we're gonna stall, aren't we? That's the stall. That is, you are going to stall, because you are going too fast, too high, too vertical. I don't know. Whatever. One of those. Come on, I'm so nearly 8,500 feet. So nearly 8,500 feet. Is the key to it? Oh, those boy racers are driving me insane. As if I don't have enough sensory things going on. Is the key to climbing just constantly turning, maybe? I don't know. We're climbing and there's no beeping. No. Okay, famous last words. Should we get attitude right? I just don't understand. I thought I'd discovered this kind of like holy grail of flying with the pitch wheel. Not really. Wasn't really the golden chalice that I expected it to be. It's going to solve all my flying woes and problems. I'm so nearly 8,500 feet. Okay. Okay. I think I have done. I think I'm maintaining it. Maybe pitch down a little bit. I'm also turning. Don't know how or why. Not actually doing anything. Doris, stop climbing, for heaven's sake. I feel like she's going to go into a spin. Okay. How on earth do you set cruise altitude? The minute you get up, like after fine tuning it, then you've got to fine tune it so you... Ooh, okay. The runway centre's in a position that I didn't expect it to be in, so that's problematic. because I'd kind of orientated myself to go to Flagstaff. I think I've gone wrong. Oh no, it's fine actually. It's fine. It's fine. Set pitch. You need to be pitching down. Stop trying to climb. Like a child, Doris. You're like a child. Just, I will do what I want. And there's the highway. Right, there's the highway. There's the highway we need to follow. Okay. Let's get her down. Let's get her down. Let's get her down. Let's get her down. Okay. I guess I'm forgetting to take into account physics and aerodynamics. Like, you need to constantly adjust pitch or keep climbing, because once you're up you've got lift, right? Once you're up you've got lift. Now everyone involved, but more specifically me, keep an eye on that highway. Oh, don't, I wish you wouldn't tell me to blooming well do things. Keep an eye on that highway. And should we pitch up a little bit? But then if we pitch up, I can't see the highway. It's probably a good thing, because if I could see it, I'll probably only try and land on it. So let's go to 0.6 of pitch. 0.6 of pitch. Right, keep an eye on that highway. As if I'm not keeping an eye on that highway, it's all I can think about. Right, so what heading are we going on? 165. Don't think that I'm going on the right heading. 165. What's that going to be? If south is 180 degrees, 165 is like, oh well, actually, yeah, it's like southeast, is it not? Never eat shredded wheat. Shredded wheat. What is it? Yeah, it's southeast, southeast. I did that without asking ChatGPT. Amazing. We need to get up to 8,500 feet. I don't know how you play this game and you talk to those virtual ATCs and you look at maps. Quite frankly, that feels unhinged. But I am, however, quite proud of myself that I just managed to figure out the degrees without asking ChatGPT. We don't want to ask ChatGPT things. It's a bad thing. It's a bad thing. If you pay attention to what everyone says on social media, what everyone else is saying on other social medias that are also actually quite bad and funded and owned by people who, you know, have questionable ethics and politics. But we're not going to get into that. We're not going to get into that right now. No, we're not. What we're going to do is we're going to concentrate, because in about 5 minutes, and I may well put this into editing software and speed it up, because it's boring, isn't it? Unless I can find something to talk about, but I'm dangerously veering close to politics and I don't want to do that. I can't even remember what I was saying. What was I saying? Yeah, whatever. Can't remember what I was saying. Yeah. Enjoy this time, because in about 5 minutes the cockpit is going to be pitch black. I'm not going to be able to see anything, and all the highways are going to look like runways. So I think this over here is Munns Park Golf Course. So I think I'm doing okay. Pitch is the secret. or trim anyway. It's trim, isn't it? I guess it's not really called pitch. But I think we should be able to get to Munns Park Golf Course in like less than 7 minutes. Is that the target? Right. And it's not like I don't appreciate the beautiful sunset, the, quite frankly, ominously pink clouds. Last time I remember looking up at clouds like that, something was going on with Saharan desert dust that had been whipped up and was like interfering with the atmosphere in the UK, and like all the clouds, it was windy and everything in the sky was pink in the middle of the day. And I actually went outside and felt quite unnerved and perturbed by it, because it kind of felt a little bit apocalyptic. When they look that pink. So, right, we need to just pitch down a little bit. That's fine. Just a little bit, just gently. Nice. Nicely done, Noodle. Not that she's coming on the tannoy to say nice. I think she should. Some plaudits are due. I know the takeoff was a bit of a faff, but this is actually quite good for me. Climbing again. Don't think we want to be doing that. I think that down there is the golf course. See what you can do when you just apply yourself a little bit, when you just apply a little bit of thinking, a little bit of strategic thinking. I'm not sure at what point I have actually applied any strategic thinking, but I must have done. Because this is actually going better than it's ever gone before. So I think I must have applied strategic thinking. Look at this, guys. I must have applied strategic thinking at some point. It's very unlike me to apply strategic thinking in any area of my life. When was the last time I applied strategic thinking? Don't know, can't remember. I'll probably do it without thinking. I'll probably apply strategic thinking without actually thinking that I'm applying strategic thinking. And I think, to be honest, strategic thinking isn't my thing. I like to be a little bit more free-spirited than being in a box of strategic thinking. So maybe I subconsciously disregard the fact that I'm thinking strategically. I guess when I boil the kettle, I'm thinking strategically, because I have to set the temperature appropriate for whichever herbal tea bag I am having, be it chamomile or green or rooibos. I mean, they're all kind of the same temperature, those ones, actually. Oh my god. But it's all going to be for nothing, because I tell you what's going to happen soon. It's going to be pitch black. Okay, reset and start. It's going to be pitch black, and I am not going to be able to see anything. Okay, so 223 degrees is southwest. Yeah. Okay, so we need to be going that way, don't we? Okay. See, now I'm familiar and au fait, which is French, guys, for familiar. I'm au fait with the... Is that the runway? Or is it a highway? Fuck knows. I'm sorry, I swore. Now I'm familiar with pitch. I feel like that's the runway. But it isn't, is it? It's a highway. It's so confusing. This is problematic because 223 degrees, we're not... I think I need to be going this way. Yeah? Southwest? Quick, ask ChatGPT. But this feels... Maybe I am. Maybe because maybe that is the runway over there, and then I have to swoop around to... Right, it's going dark. It's going dark, and I can't see anything. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Is that a runway? What's that little light flashing in that valet? That valet? That valet? Oh my god. What was that? Valet? What is that little light flashing in that valley? It's gone now, I can't see it. I feel like this is the correct degrees. Is that the runway? Is this the runway? Yeah, I think it is. So what? We have to go out over there, and then swoop around. Technical term. That's what all pilots use. Go over there and swoop around. Guys, I don't want to say this is the best I've ever done. But so far on this training task, this is the best I've ever done. And it's amazing because once you figure out that trim exists, you can talk about your herbal teas and things, you know, and I bet that's what real pilots do, right? But, you know, when I'm sat in the cabin gripping the side of, that is definitely a runway, gripping the seat rest because there's a tiniest bit of chop, and I'm thinking, whoa, the pilots must just be like wrestling with the controls right now, because obviously for me, because I'm so anxious and all my senses are heightened in when I'm on a flight, that you know, I realised realistically that the plane is barely moving around in the air, barely, like so marginally, so nano marginally moving around in the air, and the pilots are probably sitting there in the cockpit. Oh, ho, ho. Is that the runway? We need to descend, but you know what? You know what the problem is right now? I can't see pitch. Well, I can if I do that. Okay, let's descend to 6,500 feet. Okay. I don't think that is the runway. I think that's a highway. Where the hell is the runway? Where's the runway center? Give me the... Confused. Okay, it's all going wrong. Oh, there's Orion again. Beautiful. Right, where's pitch? Where's pitch gone? Pitch. I'm literally... What I need is... Where the hell is pitch gone? Where's pitch gone? It's like down here somewhere. Why are you not letting me access pitch, dickhead? Oh, okay, it's there. I'm not sure that's the runway. I think that might be a highway. Where the hell is the runway center? Nah. Over there? Ooh, okay. What I thought was the runway is not in fact the runway, but I think that's the runway. Is it the runway? Or is that just a highway? Oh my god. Why aren't you giving me a thing to say where the... Right. Every single time I get really confused. I get here and I get really confused. Right, let me pitch trim, descend a bit more to see things. Is that the runway? I know that the runway for Sedona is up on a ridge. Is that the runway? Is that the runway? Where is the runway? Where is the runway? Too many things that look like runways here. Oh my word. Man alive. Where's the runway? Let's just do a quick sweep around. See if we can actually see the runway. It's up on a ridge, is it not? I don't think that's a runway. That's a highway trying to masquerade as a runway. Oh God. I'm getting desperate now because I've had enough of flying around. I just want to get home and have something to eat. I want to get on the ground. Have some whatever Arizonan food is. What is Arizonan food? Tacos? 'Cause it's quite near, I don't know, the south, isn't it? It's south. Southern food-ish. Is Arizona south? Is that the runway? No. Right, okay.
We deviated from our route.
Yeah, I know, because I can't see the runway. You cheeky hell of whatever. Mother of Sundays. Right, where's pitch trim? Can't even see pitch trim. Let's descend. So where is the runway then in terms of Sedona? Right, it's there. There's too many lights. And now I'm descending too much. Okay. Turn left. Still really have no idea. Get rid of this. I'd love to turn left to 120-degree heading, but you know what? I can't even see my compass. This is not acceptable conditions to be flying in. Okay. I think if I could just find Stoner Airport and runway when I'm like here. Let's straighten up a bit and get a grip. Oh, we're not getting a grip. We're not getting a grip. I need to do something with the pitch. Okay, I'm unhappy because I can't see anything and I can't adjust my pitch, so now I'm having to control it with the yoke and that's upsetting. Okay, I have no idea what altitude I'm at. I think we're at an altitude which is hurtling towards the ground. I think that's the altitude we're at. Okay, we've rectified it. It's fine. Go up a bit more. Go up a bit more. Up a bit more, Doris. I should, right, do something with the flaps. Okay. Can't see anything. How are you supposed to do anything? Surely, in planes, even in old planes, they have. Shut up. I mean, oh, hey, look at this. Surely they have, they don't sit in the pitch black. They don't sit in the pitch black. We need to do something with the throttle, but you know what? Right, pull it out, pull it out, pull it out, pull it out, pull it out. Okay. And then do that with the pitch trim. No, 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 no. Well, we're crabbing because there's a crosswind, and that's fine. That's fine. Oh, oh,